Hello, this is Mr. Mobility. I am one of those who think that standard iPhone models are overpriced. I mean, come on. What exactly do they offer above and beyond what most other phones do that they cost that much? Which is why, for me, the iPhone SE range are my preferred devices when I need to be on an iPhone. You get a fair balance between all of the things that you want and still get to enjoy Apple's ecosystem. I owned the iPhone SE third generation, the one released in 2022, and it was a beautiful, small, handy, powerful 5G device. Of course, it looked like an iPhone 6. It looked like an iPhone from years back, and people will often say, "Oh, you use an iPhone 6?" I don't care. That said, we're expecting the iPhone SE fourth generation in 2025. And I'm excited about it because the SE range is the only set of iPhones that I use. And honestly, 2022 would be 3 years ago in 2025. That's a long time. I get bored. I want my shiny new toys. I'm definitely looking forward to the iPhone SE fourth generation. So what's there to expect? Why am I excited about it? The design is changing from that old dated look to the more modern look. As a matter of fact, the design of the iPhone SE 4th generation is based on the iPhone 14's design. It's a very modern design. I'm sad that the home button is going away because it also means fingerprint unlock is going away. It was one of the things that I enjoyed with iPhones. Now it doesn't matter what iPhone model you want to buy. You are not going to get fingerprint unlock. I really feel bad about that. And I think that it's about time that Apple integrates it into the display. Will they ever do that? Anyway, the iPhone SE 4th generation has the iPhone 14's design. It has the iPhone 14's looks. So what are we expecting? We're expecting a 6.1 inch display. I love anything close to 6 inches is my sweet spot. So that just sounds very sweet to me. A 6.1 inch display, the Apple Bionic A18 processor, which is quite a powerful chipset still in today's world. We're expecting the IP67 or IP68 dust and water protection. Yay! A 48 megapixel camera at the back and the 12 megapixel selfie camera in front. The display is a Super Retina OLED display. Nothing less from Apple, really. No surprise there. With ceramic shield glass for protection from scratches and from impact. The iPhone SE 4th generation is likely to launch with iOS 18 and then be updated to whatever else is coming. Of course, Apple is legendary with software updates, so you really have nothing to worry about that. We're expecting 6 gigabytes of RAM and we're expecting 2 storage options, 128 gigs and 256 gig. I mentioned the small battery and the poor battery life of the iPhone SE 2022. I am praying to the gods of mobile. Please, 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 please let Apple put in a more reasonable battery in this one. Please, not that atrocious battery life. We need a more reasonable battery in this one. Thank you, Apple. I would appreciate that. For charging, we're expecting 20 watts, the same 20 watts that was in the 2022 model, which will allow you charge up to 50% in about 30 minutes and 7.5 watts wireless charging. Yes, it's the same thing that was in the SE 2022 model. I still remember using wireless charging with the SE 2022. Do we know anything else? Well, pretty much. Oh, yes. It's going to have a USB-C port. This is the first iPhone SE model with a USB-C charging port. And that's good news. So, I am looking forward to the release of this model. And after its release, it's going to be my iPhone device till the next iPhone SE is released. I'm sad that Apple has jettisoned the mini series. But then I also kind of expect the mini series have sort of been integrated into the SE series. Okay, so mini works for me, budget works for me, the standard iPhone without all the FEZ, without all the accoutrements. And it gets the job done. It allows me to keep in touch with Apple's mobile ecosystem. If you're like me and you're not willing to splurge mega bucks out on an iPhone, the iPhone SE 4th generation is something you should look forward to as well. You want an iPhone without breaking the bank. This is the phone for you. And finally, it does not look old. It looks like a modern iPhone. And that's a great win. I'll see you in my next video.